Hello, everyone. You may have noticed I'm standing. You may have noticed I'm standing up now. That's because we are at the final hours of this stream. Santa is making his way to America. He's gone all the way through Oceania, all the way through Asia, all the way to the Middle East, through Europe, through Africa, through the Atlantic, and he's coming up to America right now. So it's time to be excited, have energy, have enthusiasm, and with that enthusiasm, he's going to Asunción, Paraguay. See any questions in the chat? See. Mr. Pickle, I've seen you for a while here. You've been here since the start of the show at 1 a.m. Reflex, thanks. I do this every single year. I did this before Team YANTSU. I just added it to what I do with Team YANTSU. Thank you, Mr. Dinoco Gaming. Mr. Ink. Santa will be in Texas in about, I'd say, 3 to 4 hours. But check the map on our website. And let's see, Rocket, I remember you, of course. You were there a bunch in the early hours. Tracy Alton, thank you. N490, you can tell I'm very excited, I'm sure. Reflex again, how long will it be until Canada makes to the US? It depends on which part of the US you're talking about. But Miami should be reached within the next 2 hours. 2 hours. Where's Messwood football? It's my high school football team. That's what team I play on. See, Louisiana. I'd say 3 to 4 hours, but check the map on our website. Check the map there. New York, 2 to 3 hours. I think last year he came at to New York at 10 o'clock, 10:30. So he'll be there around then. And Santa has made it to Asunción, Paraguay. And he's going to the city of Sao Paulo, Brazil. Beautiful city, very large city as well. And it's where Santa is going next to deliver presents to the children of the world. All right. So, let's see. What else people want to talk about? What state am I in? I'm in Wisconsin. Let's see. Adelaide, Georgia, how I want to know how many presents Santa has left to deliver. Well, Mr. Hooser, I'd say probably about 3 billion. Jeffers Caffeine Racer, Merry Christmas as well. Mr. Pickle, yeah, again, you have been here since the start. This has been amazing. Tracy Alton, F1 fan I see we have here. Let's see. He's been to the UK, he's been to the UK, and he's been to Africa. Google is not that trustworthy, but they are right that he has been to Africa and he has been to the United Kingdom. Reflex, thanks, I try. You wanna know what Green Bay is? Oh, you bribed you. Right over there is full of a bunch of people. And so, let's see. That's just like I'm the last tip you gotta watch before you go to bed. Awesome. I hope you enjoy. We'll only be in Indiana. I don't know. You have to check the website for that. Let's see. What time should she go to bed? Probably 8. Mm. I don't know. It depends on where you guys live, but I'd say that's a good time to go to bed. Good time to go to bed. Um. Uh. Let's see. Am I excited for Santa? I'm certainly excited for Santa. Let's see. Hmm. Just working on my something I'm working with right now. Give me a second. Uh. Let's see. Sleep alert for New York. Um. Uh. So. Um. I'm not sure when you have to be asleep from New York, but I'd say I'd say soon. Uh, but I don't know. You have to check the website. I'd say check the website if you have any questions. That's the best idea. Um, uh, uh, and that's all I can tell you to do. You sponsor a child in rural Bolivia. That's great to see. Uh, when will he reach Bolivia? Well, I don't know. Let's see. Hmm, uh, in about 8, about 8 o'clock Central, which would be I don't know what time it is your time. Give me a second. Give me a second. See, forgot to put in some new places. Just give me 1 second to do that, and I'll be back with you. All right. Any other questions we have here? You're a small streamer. I don't know much about YouTube, so I can't answer that question that well. What else is there? A new stand account on There's a new camp. Well, we've got to check that out. Uh, where would that be? Aha, Rio de Janeiro, I'm betting. Give me a second. Sorry, I think you guys couldn't hear that. I just found out. Uh, sorry, I'll redo this. Let's retry this.
NORAD's Operations Center has just verified that Santa is in South America and is in the process of delivering presents throughout Brazil, the continent's largest country. Santa has just flown over Rio de Janeiro, one of Brazil's most vibrant cities and the home of the second largest Portuguese population in the world. NORAD is keeping its satellites fixed on the heat signature of Rudolph's bright red nose as Santa continues his journey throughout South America.
All right, so getting back to the actual map. Let's still can't. Okay, you can hear it. How you can subscribe? Subscribe down below, the red button. How long cruise in Louisiana? That would be again about 3 to 4 hours, I guess. But check the website. I believe one of the malls dropped the link in a second. Cody Roberts, I don't remember you from last year. I wasn't the host last year. But I'm sure you've been a great member of the community for the past 2 years. Okay, so let's see. He's heading to Cayenne, French Guiana. Cayenne, French Guiana. That's about here. That's a long way from Brasilia, but I'm sure his flight can make it all this way, it can make it all that way as well. Uh, let's see, give me a second. I'm just trying to fix something. I've heard the problem with my audio. All right. I heard. I think this is better. It seems like my audio problems have gone away. I've heard. Hmm. Well, so Stanley, yeah, he's going towards French Guiana. Let's see any other questions from the chat. Uh, yeah, he's going to Brazil. He's going to Brazil. Brazilians to be in bed. Johnny Fitz hum. Yep, they do. Definitely. If you're in Brazil, get to bed right now. How long to Ohio? I don't know. I don't know that much about. I don't know what's happening exactly with Ohio. You'd have to look at the website again. There are a lot of different things that can affect his arrival time. Weather can affect it. Flight traffic can affect it. There are a lot of different variables, and I don't know them. So check the website. That I'm sure one of the mods can drop in the chat. Z Cobra, yep, you haven't met me before. I'm new here. I've heard a lot about you. You're clearly a legend You're a legend among the regulars here at YANTSU. CJ Jackson, great. Thank you. Thank you. Cody Roberts, hi. I hope you're having a good Christmas Eve. What do you ask for Christmas? I'm interested. Everyone answer, what do you want for Christmas? In the chat right now. And while you're doing that, also subscribe. Let's try and get to 2.5k subscribers. That would make our day here. Let's see. He's getting close to French Guiana. Reflex says PS5 and some other stuff. Well, Reflex, I hope you get that PS5 and I hope you get some other stuff. Garen136, Patrick, yeah, I saw you a lot when I was a kid, and it's great to hear that you want to see me all day. White Castle after Christmas. That's a choice. Let's see. Cayenne bedtime alert. Definitely, if you're in South America at all, go to bed. Just go to bed. It ain't worth it. I can see he's going all over South America, so you don't want to miss out on presents because he wouldn't go to bed. And he'll be at Cayenne, French Guiana, in just 30 seconds, I believe. 30 seconds. He's inside to get drink water. And let's see, just going to put this back to so you can see me better. Do I like McDonald's? I've never actually had McDonald's that much. I just never lived in a place where McDonald's was common. In Virginia, where I lived, there was a lot of Chick-fil-A. And Wisconsin, there's a lot of Culver's. So I just never had that experience. But maybe I'll try it someday. Who knows? Paramaribo, Suriname in 45 seconds. Alright. That is right here. He's clearly going to probably Guyana or Venezuela next. So any Venezuelans, any Guyananites, Guyanans, go to bed now. That's the main message. Go to bed now. Is that good fast food? Oh yeah, we're lucky. We're definitely lucky. CJ Jackson, is David still involved in YANTSU? I don't know if he is. I don't know. Are you going to bread or butter pickle or Mr. Pickle? Mr. Pickle is the best kind of pickle for being with us this entire time. Let's give Mr. Pickle a round of applause, actually, along with Isla Garcia for being with us the entire stream long. They've just been here all day long, putting in a bunch of time, and they must be tired, so just let's let them know they're appreciated for their efforts to help out us and give us some feedback. He's heading to Manaus, Brazil now, so I guess Guyana nights, you're safe for a little while longer, but still, get to bed soon. Get to bed soon. Let's see. When is he in Toronto? I actually have this on my little list here. I believe he enters Canada, well, Eastern Canada, at about 9:30. So 10:30 your guys' time, 10:30 your guys' time. So 10:30 to 12, get to bed by then. But check the website for more information. This is last year's. Things change a lot. For example, last year, Australia was all in one piece. He covered Australia in just one trip. But this year, he went down to Australia, back up, back through China, then back down. So things change all the time, and the times I have for when it'll be there change as well. So check our website. Check our website. Daniel Gallagher, yeah, you've been here all day too, so let's give you a round of applause. Daniel Gallagher. Justin Wall. I'd say 9 to 12 is always a good rule of thumb, but again, check the website It's, I believe, at this pinned chat. Yeah, this pinned chat here in the corner of the chat. Will he be in Las Cruces? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, but I think that'll be very soon because Las Cruces is in law. I'm sure I'm butchering that name, so I'm sorry for that. But that's definitely a much more southern place in South America. So that's going to be arrived at fairly quickly. And Cody Roberts, here's a shout out to Cody Roberts. You've been here for a while, it seems, so thanks for sticking around. Thanks for subscribing and liking our stream, as I assume you have. And I assume you all have. You all have. Where's Santa? Right now, Santa, check the Nord map, but Santa is, if we zoom out just a little bit, Santa is about near here on this map. But this map is clearly more detailed, so look at this one and you'll see just how close he is to Manaus and just how close he is to going to the Caribbean and to the Americas. And by the way, speaking of the Caribbean, we have a host this year from Puerto Rico, Jonathan Nieves. I'm sorry if I butchered his name. But he's a great host. He's on for 2 hours right after me, and I would highly suggest making sure you listen to him, check out his stream, and listen to what he has to say as well. So remember to do that, along with liking and subscribing. And Santa right now is making his way to Georgetown, Guyana. And while we have some time together, I just want to show you some of the exploits you can do with the Santa tracker. Just for fun. If you zoom in on the back, it's like you're hanging on to the back of Santa's sleigh, like with the presents and all. That's pretty nice. And if you can do it really well at the front, you can see Rudolph up close. I couldn't get it this time, but yeah. As you can see, we've got Rudolph here now. So yeah, but Santa is going to Georgetown, Guyana. So I mentioned Guyana. Get to sleep. And if you didn't heed my warning, then you're about to be punished. You need to get to sleep now. Get to sleep. And if you can't sleep, don't worry. Santa will, of course, come back. Check his list twice, so he checks all his destinations twice as well. I'm on a laptop. I'm using OBS on a MacBook, and I'm looking at the stream on a different laptop. So I'm sorry if it looks like I'm out of the frame. That's just my bad setup. Best day of the year? I agree, CJ Jackson. I agree. Napoleon 401, completely. Yeah. Guyana, you should be in bed already. If you're not in bed, go to bed now. Daniel Post, you've been here all day as well. So great job from you as well. He hits the USA in, I believe, 2 or 3 hours time. So be ready for that. If you're in Florida, be hyped up and excited for right now, but then be sure to simmer down and get calmer and go to sleep while Santa visits you in Miami or Orlando or Tampa or wherever. And on that calmer note, Santa's making his way pretty quickly to Georgetown, Guyana. Do you need to go back to see the UK? It's 1:25 a.m. The UK, I believe, was very recently. How far back can you go? Oh, I'm sorry. What do you want to? You can't see it now. But what we do at Team YANTSU is during the off season, we upload. So we record our videos, like we record our shifts while we stream them, and we're gonna upload them in the off season. And so this off season, look for Jack Sharp's 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock shift and PM ET, and that is going to be where London happened. Now, if you want to see the cam, you can just look at Norway's website and they'll have it there. And Santa's made it to Guyana. He has made it to Guyana. He is now heading to San Fernando, Trinidad and Tobago, whatever. Tomato, tomato, Tobago, Tobago. Let's see, where's that? San Fernando? Probably back here. And let's see, Santa's coming to New York soon. Virginia. Oh, are you from Virginia? I used to be from Virginia as well. I lived in Virginia when I was younger. He'll be in Virginia quite soon, so I advise to think about wrapping up your holiday preparations, getting to bed, but not before you listen till the end of this hour and the end of Jonathan Yavis' hour. Where I live in Wisconsin, is Garcia. Specifically, a place called Shorewood. It's a village just north of Milwaukee. Let's see. You want to see the 2D map? Sure. Let's look at the 2D map. As you can see, Santa's been to a lot of places in Oceania, Asia, Africa, Europe, the Atlantic Ocean, and South America. And he's going to even more. And mentioning that, he'll be in Trinidad and Tobago in a couple of seconds. And now he's heading for St. George's in Grenada. St. George's in Grenada. And reminder, if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe to our stream. We do all this work, and all we ask for is just liking and subscribing so we know that we're being appreciated for what we do. Yeah, so just make sure to do that. And Santa is quickly getting to Grenada, so I suspect he might be going to St. Lucia, St. Nevis, or Barbados next. So any people living in those islands, get to sleep now. Yep, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, that's one of those islands in that area. Going to Kingstown. And if you live there or near there, start going to sleep. You don't want to have Santa not give you presents until later because you weren't asleep. He's going to be in Florida early, Rocket? You know, I don't think he will, but check our website. Maybe there's something I don't know, and he will be. So check our website. How long until Oklahoma? Oklahoma is going to be in a while. Jeffers Caffeine Racer, thank you. I hope Nolan, Alex, Judy, and Jeffers are also having a great Christmas themselves. And I believe it was Kevin Hoff who asked if I was a Badgers fan. I am not. I am not from Wisconsin. I'm actually a Cal Bears fan. We moved here from Virginia a couple years ago, and that's a complicated story in how the Cal Bears. So we'll just get to that later. Where is he? He is going from Bridgetown, Barbados, to St. Lucia. And Barbados is the newest republic in the world. Recently becoming a republic after voting to reject the Queen's authority on their island. That makes them the newest republic. I think I get reversed how to say or something. I don't know exactly what it is. But they are the newest republic in the world. So any Barbadosans here? Happy Republic times. Live in Everett. I've heard of there. Haven't been there often. Won't be in Washington State. Washington State will be a while away. I'd say in about 4 or 5 hours. Tucson, Arizona. Daniel Post. Well, he'll be in Tucson in about 4 or 5 hours as well. So, make sure that you watch the end of this shift. You watch the end of Jonathan Nieves' shifts. But then you get to bed on time. I don't want anyone staying up too late because of us. Don't do that. If we're going to have our view count drop it. You don't want to be harming your Christmas experience. You want to be augmenting it. Alabama. Froggy, he'll be in Alabama fairly soon. Chantal Gertz, how long till Utah? About 4 or 5 hours, I'd say. Potter 75 Wolf. Well, hi to your family. I hope you guys are having a great time and a great Christmas. Let's see. Mr. Pickle, yeah, Mr. Pickle's been from the start with no breaks at all. Man is a legend out here. So, yeah. You're getting on levels of Z Cobra right now. Potter 75 Wolf, he didn't slow down, I believe. I just wasn't keeping track of him for a while. Port Louis Guadalupe. That's there. And St. John's, Antigua and Barbuda. That's there. Sorry for just taking up the time a little bit. Just want to get these done. And it's going to be in Basseterre, St. Kitts, and Nevis. Bronny, if you live in St. John's, go to bed. Go to bed, Bronny IXD. Chantal Gertz, you live in Ireland? Well, I mean, well, you wonder how long till Ireland? That happened already. That's actually going to be a little difficult. To say, I guess 365 days, 1 year till Ireland. New York? But if you didn't get your prints delivered, of course, he comes back, he double checks his list, and he double checks his destinations as well. New York is in 2 or 3 hours, so be very careful. In fact, with this blazing pace, I might even say an early bedtime might be on the cards. But I don't have all the data. Go to our website for more information. So yeah, go to our website for much more information. And let's see, where is Saint-Martin? And it's right above St. Kitts and Nevis, apparently, it seems. I guess that's it. That's close enough at the very least for me, so I'm just gonna. Ikek Island, Greenland. He's going to Greenland. That's a long, long trip. I'm actually going to have to search up Ikek Island. I don't know where that is. Let's see. Google Maps, my beloved. Where is... Okay, that's an interesting picture. It's out of a Boeing 747, so that's not very visited place. Let's carry over a flyover, so... Alright, Aitik Island, if you can see on the map well, it looks like you've got all this space from here to up here. This entire space. It's going to be a long one. It's going to be 11 minutes where you guys are my prisoners. No, I'm kidding. But yeah. So that's Aitik Island. This long string over here. And while we wait, I'll check some chats. Let's see. When we come to the US, he'll be in the US fairly soon. But it depends on your state, of course. So if you live in Florida, like that's a much different situation than if you live in California or Hawaii. If you live in Hawaii, you actually have a long time to wait. Royce and Noah Adventures. You know, I'd say maybe watch into this one. Watch the end of Jonathan Yates' one, since he's not going to be in Alabama for a while. He won't be in Alabama until actually after 11 o'clock ET. You just joined a stream, Bear. Well, Bear, I hope that you're having a great Christmas Eve. He'll be in East Pennsylvania. I actually have this on my paper. He will be in State College at 10:30. So at 10:30, I hit the bricks. Or hit the deck. Let's see. You can't wait to sleep because my brothers may be early arriving. Well, you're listen, Santa understands efforts. As long as you're trying to sleep, he won't get too angry at you as long as you have the intent. Spirit of the law, not letter of the law. Let's see. And remember to subscribe and like. That's something you're going to want to do to be able to see our videos after this off-season. Some people mentioned wanting to see London. And you can see London if you subscribe and see that off-season upload of that hour-long shift. And of course, you want to be reminded, for next year, I'll be back here. Liam, who we all know how much you love Liam, he'll be back here. Jonathan, you're about to meet, and you're going to love him, I'm sure. He'll be back here. Tom will be back here. Max will be back here. Jack will be back here. A lot of our hosts will be back here. So make sure to subscribe so you'll stay tuned for updates in the future and updates for next year. And just tell us that you like the content we're making. Tell us that we're doing the right thing. So please do that for us. Thank you. Thank you, mods. Will Connor come back to host? Part 75 Wolf, he will not come back to host yet, I'm sorry. He'll be back next year, definitely. Well, I think so at least. I don't know anything that says he won't come back to host, so I assume he will. CJ Jackson, we had an interview with Carl Freund very early in the morning. I think we had one other, but I can't remember the name. Let's see. People live in Greenland. Yeah, in Greenland, get to bed. I mean, clearly, if Santa's traveling there, people live there. So remember to get to bed in Greenland and have a great Christmas morning if you live in Greenland. And so I want to I hope that you guys in Greenland are having a great Christmas morning, a great Christmas Eve, and get all the friends you want. Uh, and let's see. Late will be streaming for. We will stream until this ends, and actually, the stream will end with I believe Jack Sharp will end this stream off at about 4 a.m. Eastern. Any route changes? Yes, CJ Jackson. I'm glad you talked about that. A big one was Australia. He normally does Australia as one whole unit, as one whole thing, one whole trip. But today he decided to do half of Australia, go up to Japan, then go through China, go through Russia, go through some places in Southeast Asia, go through Indonesia, then go back down to Australia. That was very regular. And that caused a lot of delays on his trip. He focused more on the North Island than the South Island of New Zealand, which was a big thing as well. We saw a little bit less focus on Germany and Poland and more focus on Italy, France, and Switzerland. That was also huge for his route. And yeah, those are the main route changes. What time will Santa be in Vancouver, BC? He'll be in Vancouver in about, I want to say 4 to 5 hours, but check our website. Lack of speech. Yeah, Christopher Richard, I'm not the best at speaking. I'm sorry about that. I can't really do anything about that. That's the end. Just something that's about me. It's a flaw of mine. And swears, again, 4 to 5 hours, I'd say. 4 to 5 hours, but check our website, because that's where all the information is. Rutherford, Pennsylvania. The data is not that specific, but I'd say at about 10:30 ET, that's when you want to be asleep if you're in Pennsylvania. North Dakota, I'm sorry I didn't stay up that late last year. I'm in Wisconsin, so I had to go to sleep before he got to Milwaukee. But I will tell you that our website has all the information. So check our website right now. And I hope you enjoy that, yeah. Let's see. CJ Jackson. Yeah, you're welcome for that detail. You're welcome for the detail. On Notepad, last year, I didn't do it this year, but last year I just kept track of the country, the state, the city, the continent with color codes, the time, if it was the same route as 3 years ago. And the number of presents delivered. But I didn't keep track of that this year. Maybe I should have, considering how much of a hit it is. But yeah, I'm kind of a nerd for statistics. I'm sorry about that. In North Carolina, you guys need to get to bed at about 10:20. Mr. Pickle, I hope you have fun tomorrow wrapping those gifts. I am personally going on a long car drive with my family down in Charleston. Anyone traveling, make sure to stay safe. You don't want to get sick tomorrow. I don't want you to die. I don't want you to get hurt. So just stay safe traveling if you're traveling. After Greenland, where is he going? Based off of last year, after Greenland, I would project he returns back down the eastern seaboard all the way to the Brazilian rainforest. I think he's going to come to Halifax or Nova Scotia. He's going to go to Haiti or the Dominican Republic. Then go to Venezuela, Colombia, and then the Amazon rainforest. That's just my projection. That's not confirmed at all. Ohio should be in about 3 to 4 hours. maybe even 2 at this pace that is going on right now. Boston is actually coming up very soon. At not too soon, but at 10:40. So be asleep by then. South America to Canada, back down South America. CJ Jackson, that's a great question. The reason because of this is that Santa, he wants to try and keep it even with time zones. You'll notice that all these lines usually go like a wave down, a wave up, wave down, wave up, wave down, wave up, wave down, wave up. And he wants to do that because that way he's keeping everyone's time of arrival as close to midnight as possible. And that's what he's doing. He's trying to keep this entire time zone in the same place, then doing it again over there. That's his goal there. Aria Carlin, again, not that specific, but I would say be careful. He might be here soon, I think, at about 10 o'clock. California, 4 to 5 hours. I don't know that the best. Royce and Noah Adventures. Technically, his first U.S. destination was actually already happened, and it was technically actually the Wake Islands. But his first continental destination, and his first continental destination should be Key West, Florida. So yeah, remember, like and subscribe right now. And so I'd like to hear people, what do you want for Christmas? Let me tell you, I want some footballs. I play kicker on my football team, and I want to be able to practice with better football so we can get those Christmas. What do you want? I've heard PS5s, I've heard books, I've heard a bunch of stuff, but I want to hear, what are the people up at 7:48 Central Time on Christmas Eve want for Christmas? Janet, how many hours to live to Washington? Great question. That should be about, I want to say, 2 to 3 hours from Washington. And then new keyboard and mouse, ATV, video game great. PC, PS5, peace and health for all. Great idea, Heidi Frenzel. Powers 75 Wolf, I hope you like that new keyboard and mouse. I hope that you enjoy that PC, Tag Dog 27. I hope that Daniel Post, you've talked about that PS5 a ton. I hope you get it, and I hope you enjoy it a bunch. He's already in Greenland, yeah. He's now going to Tastelak, Greenland. That's a bit more on the western side over here. It's going to be a bit more... a bit closer to Reykjavik and Iceland. And yeah, so he's going to be going there, and he's going to be coming back down. I told you he's coming down over here to the STS satellite tracking over Greenland. It's going to be about over here. And then going to come from here to Nova Scotia, to the Caribbean, and then to the Amazon rainforest. That's where he's coming. When he'll be in Toronto, Santa will be in Toronto in about 2 to 4 hours. Check our website. Our website has much more updated data. All of this is 3 years ago, sloppy notes. This is to this year's incomplete notes. And this is last year's incomplete note. If you notice right here, I ate dinner in between Cork, Ireland, and the Amazon rainforest. So I missed all of this. So look at the website. That's the most accurate source and what you should look at. Let's see. How long to Key West, Florida? About 2 hours. In fact, maybe even 1 hour. If we're getting, 1 hour. We're getting close to that. So, CJ Jackson, thank you. Yeah, I'm not going to prepare next year, but yeah. The end of the pandemic, that's a great thing to wish for. I want that certainly. How do you pronounce YANTSU? YANTSU. I think it's actually also like a type of Japanese martial art. I don't know why. But, my audio's gone, I think. Or, okay, it's back. My audio was gone for a second, sorry about that. But, let's see. How many hours to West Virginia? I think that's going to be about 3 or 4. 3 or 4. Where's he now? Right now, as you can see on the map, he's coming towards this side of Greenland. This side of Greenland over here. How many hours to Edmonton, Alberta, Canada? I don't know, but I can tell you that an educated guess would be Edmonton, Canada, in about 4 to 5 hours. I'm going to say that because I think he's going to choose. I can't say 3 to 4. I think he's going to say 3 to 4, but I think he's going to choose to go up the Rockies rather than have to cross them back and forth. I think he's going to go up the Rockies like this, then come back down like that. I'm not sure. That's just my thoughts of what he's going to do. But yeah, so stay tuned for that if you're not going to go to sleep first. If you're going to go to sleep first, like me, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas Eve. How many hours till he gets to Washington? Again, that's about 2 to 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours. You're going to Alert, Nunavut, Canada. Alert, Nunavut, Canada. That, okay, so if I put down these things out here, and Alert, Nunavut, Canada is going to be about a little bit more, let's see, where's Alert, Canada? Alert, Canada is, so Alert, Canada is an Air Force base. It's an Air Force base really at this top island of Canada, so it's way up here. I don't have to stand on tiptoes to get to there. So yeah, you can actually go all the way back up to here. As mentioned, this map is warped a little, so it looks like it's going a lot farther than it is. Let's see what else is going on. How many hours to New York? I would say maybe about 2 to 4. We have a new video. Let's check out this video. Let's see how this video looks.
NORAD has confirmation from the Missile Defense Agency that Santa is traveling north over Greenland. The Space Tracking and Surveillance System, or STSS, consists of 2 satellites orbiting the Earth using infrared sensors as part of the Ballistic Missile Defense System. But don't worry, the Missile Defense Agency knows Santa is delivering gifts and doesn't classify him as a threat. Thanks to the STSS, NORAD is able to keep Santa in our sights, especially since Rudolph's bright red nose is easily detectable with our infrared sensors.
Alright, so that's, you just saw those notes. Those notes on how that tracker works. And we now know that Santa is traveling again towards that Air Force base right up here. Santa, I'm going to turn around so you can see him easily. And I think it looks like, might leave it a little more. It looks like with Jonathan, we might see 5 billion gifts delivered. So make sure you tune into Jonathan's stream. He is going to be a great guy to listen to. And you're going to see 5 billion gifts delivered broken. So be sure to be there for that milestone achievement. How many hours to California? 4 to 5, I would say. 4 to 5. But I am not sure. Michigan? I think I said earlier that you're from northern Michigan and the Upper Peninsula. I went to Iron River recently for Thanksgiving break. That was a great place to go. Very nice people there. Are you from around there? Especially 2.5K subs. Oh my god. If we hit 2.5K subs, that would be a great Christmas present for all of Team YANTSU. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe now. And what are you waiting for? So yeah, subscribe, like, and make sure to come and watch Jonathan's stream. And I think I have a couple more minutes with you guys, so we're going to talk for a while. Bedtime alert for Canada. Santa's coming. Yes, he is. Going to go south or what? Going to go south, I'd say. Going to go south. Let's see. I see that's actually a little too young for that. I don't remember that now in the early 2010s. But he's going to Clyde River, Canada. It's the nearest nation. Clyde River, Canada. And it looks like we're going to be going somewhere a lot farther south. Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find if it's on this map or not. If it's not, that's fine. We'll look it up on Google Maps, which is, of course, a great friend of me, at least. Clyde River, River, Canada, of course. Alright, we're looking for that little down tick. Where's that down tick? So let's see. Huh. Alright. Oh, it's over here. Text on the map. Oh, interesting. And so he's going to go into Clyde River over here. And as he goes to Clyde River, this will be my final couple minutes to you guys for the shift and my final shift on this stream. I'd like to thank you all for a wonderful stream. And a brilliant 30th annual stream. But not just for my shift, but for everyone's shift. There's been a very good audience today. A lot of people sticking around the entire time. We appreciate that so much. We really do. So I thank you guys so much for being here. And we're about to break 2.5k subs. That's just insane. That really is insane. We already have 1,000 likes, which is also an insane amount. A couple people subscribed to you. Thank you, Heidi Frenzel. You're seeing a snapshot. Go check that out then. Go check that out. Canada. Yeah, he's going to Canada now. Where's Santa now, Chance? Well, Santa he's going down this kind of corridor, going from up here to down there. And Jonathan Nieves, I'm sorry for getting that name wrong. I apologize, Jonathan. But he'll be here in a second to help guide you from Clyde River to about probably up to New York. So, yeah. Thank you for a great stream, and I think that in a couple minutes, maybe just in a minute or two now, I'll be switching over. Until then, I'll answer any more questions. Bedtime updates. I say right now, if you live in northern Canada, if you live in Greenland, if you live in the Caribbean, if you live in most of South America, except for maybe Colombia, and if you live in Panama, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, go to bed. I say if you live in Florida, consider going to bed right after Jonathan Nieves' hour. And the same applies for really the entire Eastern Seaboard. If you live in the Midwest, you got a couple more hours. Stay tuned. A lot of great people coming up to watch. I hope you enjoyed their streams. And yeah, Mr. Pickle, you're right. Any Canadians who are in northern Canada, if you're in like Edmonton or Calgary, like no, not you. If you're in Winnipeg, like you know, if you're in Toronto, Montreal, Ottawa, Ontario, Nunavut, Quebec, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, these provinces might want to go to bed soon. So I would recommend if you live there, go to bed about right now. And goodbye. Thank you for a great hour. And I'm going to be switching off right now with Jonathan Nieves. I hope you guys give him as great audience as he's given me.